Whilst exploring Staffordshire's beautiful countryside, I became interested in the idea of transformation in our environment. Transformation has left industry and conservation in a centuries-long game of tug-of-war. Areas of natural beauty have been destroyed for the sake of progress, for the natural to later reclaim its lost land after the fall of certain industries. This can be disheartening, as without proper care, these areas of nature can never return to their full glory. However, it's unfeasible to expect innovation and industry to cease to a halt. Is it possible to find harmony with our environment? I believe we can. I discovered Silverdale and Apedale Country Park, a restoration project that was part of the Homes and Communities Agency's National Coalfield Programme. It is a nature reserve, an area of biological importance, built on a huge colliery. A mine which, despite having undeniable harmful impacts on the environment, has once had a huge benefit to our country's economy and this local community. With the help of 3 environmental science students, I hope to prove how this is a sign that the industrial ghosts of our past shouldn't hold us back from achieving a more environmentally friendly society.
Hi, my name's Carla Drury and I'm a third year ecology and conservation student studying at Keele University. This area has various impacts on the local area, mostly in that it provides a lot of education opportunities for local schools and local young people. It's used by Keele University a lot. I come here and we do nature walks and have a look at the area. It's also really utilised by residents of the local area who often walk their dogs, like we've seen a lot today. It's also just a very nice area of natural beauty which tends to contribute to very good mental health. The unkept grasslands is really beneficial to birds of prey species who will hunt animals like mice and rats, and it may even be beneficial to species of predatory mammals, so foxes will hunt here. Wooded areas are really beneficial for weather regulation. It sort of breaks up the heat island effect of large cities. Obviously the surrounding area of the park isn't super highly urbanised, but just having an area like this really does benefit the climate of the area and help with weather regulation.
I'm Lauren, I'm an ecology and conservation student at Keele Uni, I'm in my 3rd year.
I'm Tyrese and I am also an ecology and conservation student in my 3rd year.
The different types of wildlife and flora in the area include, there's a really wide range of birds. We've got grey partridge, skylark. There's a lot of farmland birds. There's also some endangered species in the area.
Like the great crested newt who inhabits the wetlands.
There's also some keystone species which are a great importance to the area. So if a keystone species was eliminated, other species would explode and essentially outcompete other species. So it's really important to keep the habitat in balance.
One such species is the yellow rattle, which is key in the functioning of the wildflower meadows of Apedale.
The mining industry in the area has caused damage to the environment. Through mining, there's a lot of heavy metal pollution, which gets into the water table. Groundwater is affected quite a lot, and that moves up through the habitats, polluting plants and also affecting natural water sources. There's also biodiversity loss and erosion. Nature is healing the damage made by the mining industry with bioremediation, which is using plants to soak up pollutants. This is happening all over the country, but you can see here it is now a nature park, and there was over 200 years of mining here, and the mining has only been stopped for 26 years, and it is already evident how much better the biodiversity is thriving. Yeah, so what we've just seen is a kestrel, which is one of the birds of prey in the area. They hover while they watch for the small mammals, such as mice, which is what we've just seen. It didn't dive down to catch anything, but it's still hovering, looking for any of its next meals.
So some of the major impacts from doing sort of habitat restoration, similar to how we have in Apedale, again, there'd be wider climate benefits, mainly just reducing the urban heat island effect. So the urban heat island effect is basically where there's large areas of urbanized areas, there's lots of concrete hard surfaces, very little amounts of vegetation, and this causes sort of just a general temperature increase. It can be quite noticeable. So you'll have cities where there's like the occasional tree, and you'll dip behind that tree and you'll be able to noticeably feel that it's significantly cooler. It can be up to 5 degrees cooler. So being able to have areas like this on a wider scale would be able to significantly impact the climate conditions in the UK if we did this on a wider scale instead of just having it be small localised areas such as Apedale.
The positive impact this area has had on the local community is undeniable. Once a mine that polluted the soil and water, that destroyed habitats and released harmful emissions, it's now become a valuable asset to this community. Imagine if this transformation happened on a much larger scale. It's easy to feel that saving the environment is a lost cause, that the damage already done is too great, or that it required too much disruption to our daily lives. Yet this example highlights what can be achieved when environmental organisations are equipped with the right resources. From combating climate change and preserving wildlife, to even enhancing the local well-being. It's clear that striving to live in harmony with nature can bring about significant change. There are countless organisations and charities you can support, whether it's by donating or raising awareness. Building a more environmentally friendly society doesn't have to mean overhauling your lifestyle, nor should it be constrained by the ghosts of the past.